YouTubers. I've had a few inquiries about on my videos about what cardboard and how I made it and all this about my Halo suit. Basically, well, I'll use this as an example. I just use standard cardboard. This is the shoulder piece for this shoulder. It's kind of hard to see. Going to be painted yet, but this is a good example. I just used standard cardboard for this one. That's just like 2 or 3 ply. You'd find that on a normal cardboard box. For the front piece there, I just stuck an extra layer on, extra detail. Looks good when it's painted. Yeah, it's just different cardboard for here. I think the original piece was a lot thicker than this looks, but yeah, anyway. I've used a couple of different thicknesses of cardboard. I don't think I have any left to show you now, but for instance, this helmet, if you can see it in there, it's really hard to see, the light's wrong here. Let's see if I can get a better light. That's a lot thicker type of cardboard for the helmet. For the front there, I have 2 layers on this side, so I've put 1 layer on, and when I stuck the other layer off, I cut that side sort of out there so I can just stick it on and then just paint in there, so it kind of looks a bit more detailed and everything. I'm yet to put on the side pieces. It's going to be made out of there it is. This tube. I've cut a bit off like that. It has to be painted yet still, obviously. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's just going to go down the side there, sort of, something like that. Look great. That's just standard like piping that you'd get from hardware store or anything like that. Other than that, well, I can't really explain the full details of how I made it. I started off with a really crappy design. I had a downhill full face helmet, and I just blue tacked cardboard to the outside and glued it all together until eventually I had the shell. And then I just got sick of that, so I cut it all up and slightly made it, and this is about the 4th, 5th generation of it. So yeah, I'm going to put a visor in it. Visors, it's so hard to find visors here cheap, but I'll get around to it. And glue, I've used just a standard hot glue gun. You can get them from the hardware, $8 or something, and just glue sticks. Basically, just stick them in the back there. They're really cheap. Like, I found this is just $2 Australian for a box of like 15 or 20 of these, and that'll last a fair while. So you just $10 worth will last you probably half the suit maybe. Yeah, so it's just, I can't explain which cardboard I use because I've used probably 2-3 different types of layers. It just depends. You'll know where to put it, basically. You'll know what needs more structure. Just figure out which parts will, like this, for instance, this bit here needs to be a lot more solid than the rest of it. Otherwise, it'll just, wiggle around and be really annoying. Because that's pretty solid now. Yeah, just different layers. I've overlapped a lot on this one too, just from the continuous modifications of it. Yeah, and foam. I just put a bit of foam, found from work. Little bits of foam there from packaging and things. Just a bit of glue on the hot glue gun, just stick it in there. For comfort, whatever you want. Basically, I'm going to get into molding out of plastics and stuff. I'm going to be making clay versions and then molding that. I'm totally new to that, so I'll probably take, who knows, a long time to figure it out and iron out all the problems and eventually start molding a whole suit. So yeah, I can't wait. Awesome.